aka Royalty, but you already do that. And today we're gonna play the very, very, very first episode of WCW Monday Night Nitro. As I put in my description, I'm kind of, sort of bringing back the Monday Night Wars. So this is Universe Mode number 2. If you go to my Twitch, you can see what I'm doing on Universe Mode number 1. It doesn't have. It just has the standard Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. But on this Universe Mode, I have WCW as a fourth brand. So, um, yeah. So anyway, you guys, let's just get into the match card. We have the New World Order versus Alpha Asika. Headbangers, right? Bray Wyatt versus Samu. Yeah, Samu. Scott Steiner versus Shawn Michaels. Uncle Howdy versus the Iron Sheik, and the Dudley Boys versus the Hart Foundation in the main event for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. So let's just get into it. Actually, on Saturday, there's a WCW only branded PLE called Mayhem, so that should be kind of crazy. Let's see. Alright. So, yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting pay-per-view or a premium live event. I gotta get used to saying it's a premium live video. It's still weird. Alright guys, we got our first tag team match of the evening. New World Order versus... Is it Hillsford versus Hillsford?
It's Hall and Nash!
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 608 pounds, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO.
Here to stir up even more trouble.
Yeah, Michael, the outsiders do things only one way. Their way.
And you've got to respect them for it. These two always look out for themselves.
What you mean is they always put their own interests first. Here come two rugged and ruthless competitors, Alpha and Sika.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 645 pounds, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
Alpha and Sika helped shape an entire family dynasty. These are two unorthodox trailblazers.
Alpha and Sika have won piles of tag team titles around the world.
Yeah, Corey, memorable for their antics outside the ring and brutality inside it.
Alpha and Sika are so imposing. There's no feeling out process with the Wild Samoans. They hunt you down and pick you apart.
And when the Wild Samoans are hunting, WWE superstars are endangered on a scale almost unheard of.
Alpha and Sika are just ferocious. Watching them attack opponents and pick the bones is profoundly disturbing.
Well, I hope they're ready for trouble because they've got the NWO, a callous and self-obsessed group that will do anything to maintain their power. If you ask them, they should be in total control of this industry.
That's what the New World Order is all about. Total domination. They want it all. The money, the championships, everything. Only a fool would stand in their way. Lift off.
Look out below!
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move. Sent straight into the barricade.
Oh, and he slammed his face right into the barricade.
Ooh, pinpointing the trachea. And Alpha is clearly looking for a fight here.
Guys, this might actually end in a countout. Really cutting it close there. The fight has been taken to Nash.
Big Sexy needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Oh, foot just stomping down. And that might slow down Nash for a moment.
Coming in off the tag. Jumping headbutt finds the mark.
Headbutt!
Oof. And Sika gets countered there.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Big boot.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Oh, right to the gut.
Man, oh man. For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No, thank you.
Oh, jeez. Nash.
He's going for it.
Breaks the pin and keeps this one going. A reversal. He saw that coming. Ah, jeez.
I thought we saw this reach the boiling point already, but boy, was I wrong.
Well, that shouldn't be a new feeling for you, Saxton.
You should try being right once in a while, Byron. Feels good. Just swift movements from Alpha.
This relentlessness is Alpha's trademark.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Hop top into the Samoan drop. Incredible. This is the cover for Scott.
A big tag team win. I mean, this team has gotten so good.
The superstar.
Oh, no, from behind.
Oh, look at these two just battering their opponents.
Yeah, what's the point of this, Graves?
It's making a statement by any means necessary.
All right, our next match, Bray Wyatt versus Samu.
Bray Wyatt wearing one of his apparently many faces.
This is the demented power of Bray Wyatt at work.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown. Weighing in at 285 pounds, Bray Wyatt.
I think the madness of Wyatt has reached a whole new level. This man has come unhinged.
Wyatt often claims he's not fully responsible for these twisted journeys he goes on.
But he clearly is in control somehow. He's making the rules and altering reality when he competes.
But what's the end game? Where's Wyatt going with all this?
Love watching Bray. Rest in peace, my brother.
One of the most unpredictable competitors in all of WWE.
Representing the Head Shrinkers from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 260 pounds, Samu.
Before joining WWE, Samu was part of the Samoan SWAT team in WCW, where he was under the tutelage of a certain wise man.
Yeah, and when Samu returned to WWE as part of the Head Shrinkers, he was one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions.
Samu doesn't care about the timer. In the ring, but out of his mind, is the disturbingly cheerful Bray Wyatt.
Well, the host of the Firefly Funhouse all smiles and giggles in the most unnerving way possible. I think Bray's been looking forward to this match, gleefully dreaming of all the ways he's going to torture his opponent, both mentally and physically.
Yeah, with Bray Wyatt, there's no telling what you're going to get or what nightmares he's going to bring to life before our eyes.
And then there's Samu, one of the Isle of Samoa's most dangerous exports.
Yeah, when Samu is in the ring, you know it's going to be a physical match. I actually don't think Samu has an off switch. It's just a non-stop viciousness at all times when he's in the ring.
Ooh, and that surprises Bray.
Samu looking to get back in this.
Maybe Samu's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. And into the corner he goes.
Perilous position for him to be in here.
Uh-oh, from the top rope. Snap there from the top rope. Wyatt is sustaining the attack.
Bray has clearly frozen the opposition with fear.
Corey, what do you think Bray Wyatt is going to have to do to get the advantage in this one?
Well, Bray's quite agile for a wrestler of his size, Cole. It would do Wyatt well to focus on using that surprising mix of quickness and power.
There's some power behind that punch.
His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
Sure, bodies are aching here, but I don't think the towel's getting thrown in.
Stomping. Ouch. Ooh. Ooh. Sister Abigail. Cover, cover, cover.
Bray Wyatt with the victory.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Samu disappointed with the loss tonight.
The new face of fear took the world in his hands tonight.
Superstar ready to go and a chop block from behind.
What a cheap shot.
It's got nothing to do with decency. It's all about victory.
That could create some disastrous repercussions for this competitor moving forward in this match.
Because if you can't walk, you can't fight.
So there's the bell, and what started with an attack while making their way to the ring is now an official match.
Just overexcited for this match, that's all. They couldn't stand to wait until they actually got in the ring.
Or it was a calculated plan to get the advantage.
Well, I guess we'll just never know.
And he now slides back into the ring. Shawn Michaels sending a clear message here.
By the throat into the top rope. Oof. Big elbow drop. Scott looks to be in control here.
Scott cashing in on his opportunities.
Pop handle slam.
That should be it.
Michaels has to show his resilience after taking that maneuver.
Could be what Steiner really needed to push the advantage.
Shawn Michaels obviously has no shortage of confidence. Corey, I imagine if you're up against him, you want to try and topple that confidence.
Oh, that's right, Cole. The Heartbreak Kid prides himself on being the best around in the ring. If you can out-wrestle Shawn, outpace him, simply show him up between the ropes, that confidence starts to fade fast.
Oh, ouch! This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
Yeah, and Shawn's not feeling so confident here. He's being bested at this point, and that's unfamiliar territory for the Heartbreak Kid.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Kick lands.
Impressive reversal from Michaels.
And Scott saw it coming.
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh.
Any form of consideration seems to have left this rivalry with each passing week.
When animosity runs this deep in your veins, Cole, I don't care who you are. Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Escapes and a chop block takes him down.
He's able to counter that. Snapmare. Scott is taking charge.
Though HBK can turn this around.
A crank in the head.
Snapmare takedown. Ooh, sharp kick.
What a counter.
HBK might be able to start mounting something here.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Shawn.
And he gets the better of HBK.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Teardrop suplex.
The Heartbreak Kid's resiliency throughout this match paying dividends there.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Enough already. Taking his time, preparing to attack.
Making his way to the top here.
Watching.
Saw it was coming. Awesome power slam.
Scott fights back. Oh, here we go! Suplex!
Oh my God, it's into a pile driver.
Is there any air left in Michaels?
This has to be it.
He wasted no time kicking out there.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this. Sent out of the ring the hard way.
Oh, look out.
Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off. You can see the battle scars on their bodies, and they are telling an epic tale.
These men are showing everyone that desire, the strength, and the will it takes to compete at this level.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
HBK in real danger here.
Scott's really on top of his game here. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
The incredible drive of Steiner.
Oh, here we go! Suplex!
Oh my goodness, what a pile driver.
Did Scott just close this?
Sorry, y'all. I'm not sure what happened. If it glitched or whatever, because there was no ref, even though it was supposed to be like a one-on-one match. I was like, what's happening? So we're moving on.
From out of the shadows, Uncle Howdy is here.
A being who seems to dwell in the darkest parts of our minds.
Might be a spirit, maybe an alter ego, perhaps an evil twin.
The truth is, we just don't know. The whole arena is booing this man. And apparently, he's loving it.
And his opponent, from Tehran, Iran, weighing in at 258 pounds, the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik is a master of the suplex and a master grappler as well.
And a former amateur champion in his native Iran, a national hero there. There's the bell, and Uncle Howdy is in the ring. Prepare to watch horror unfold in front of your very eyes.
Uncle Howdy torments those who stand before him, implores them to embrace the darkness.
These are forces from another world, entities that most mortals can't understand at work here. Uncle Howdy's real. He's very real.
It doesn't get more legit than the Iron Sheik. A man so strong, he swings Persian clubs like baseball bats and can snap someone's leg like a twig without even breaking a sweat.
Nice takedown. Stack them up.
And the kick out.
Turns the tables. Shoulders countered into a new cover. Oh, that gets reversed. Into the cover. One count, and he gets his shoulder up.
He's trying to get this done fast, looking to avoid going into deep waters.
Turns this around to get control of the wrist. Going after the arm here.
That kind of force in the arm can have lingering effects. Oh! The Iron Sheik controlling the pace now.
Sheik is absolutely breaking his opponent down.
Able to make a move.
Gets out and goes on the offensive with a hammerlock.
Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock.
Ooh!
The Iron Sheik has destroyed many noteworthy opponents in his career. How can the Sheik add to his list of victims here tonight?
By sticking to the classics. All Sheik has to do here is be his vicious self and mercilessly crush the opposition.
And that toss sent them soaring.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
Oh, look at the power of the knee to the midsection. And now Uncle Howdy is getting beaten down.
This is classic Sheik, being absolutely vicious and just crushing the opposition.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, but you know this one is still up in the air. Could that be enough?
For the win. Man, that is gonna feel good. Sweet, sweet victory.
Here is your winner, the Iron Sheik.
And your winner, the Iron Sheik.
I don't know how this happened. Uncle Howdy was struck down in defeat.
We're in awe. Uncle Howdy lost this match, but what now? Will Uncle Howdy return in a different form, vowing revenge? Only time will tell.
Alright, you guys. Now here is our main event: the Dudley Boys versus the Hart Foundation. I'm gonna actually let it play and see who actually comes out on top, y'all. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's go. We're doing introductions. Oh no, we're not.
Oh, WWE Universe, it's time to get the tables.
We are about to see some hardware get broken tonight.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and D-Ball, the Dudley Boys.
Timeless brutality, broken bodies, carnage, and debris everywhere.
If there is an advantage to be found, the Dudleys will find it. They will use it, they will exploit it, and they will leave you laying. It's the Hart Foundation.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
A confidence that borders on arrogance.
Hey, there is nothing wrong with pride when you can back it up like the Hart Foundation.
The Hart Foundation is here to wreak havoc and control WWE. On the line of the Tag Team Championships, teams in their respective corners going over final strategies. Tag Team Championships on the line in this tag team matchup. We're in the ring now with Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley. And they'll be in for one hell of a tag team match as they square up with Bret Hart and Jim, the Anvil Neidhart. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
The communication between these two is evident by that move. Elbow drop. Boom.
Looking for the power with a sidewalk slam. We've got a tag.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Tag is good.
Oh, right to the... Oh, nice scoop roll up for the win. And there's a kick out at one. Too soon. This is a situation you want to avoid.
Oh my God, superhuman power. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. Oh, God.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Right to the face.
My God. Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Tag made.
Oh, man.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
He's no longer looking at his best.
Some old school punishment from the Hart Foundation.
On the second row. They finish each other's sentences. They finish each other's moves. That's tag team excellence right there, gentlemen.
Oh, watch this power, guys. Up and driven down hard.
The Anvil firing up, feeding off the energy in this match. And he got there. He made the tag.
Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in the submission. Needs to fight. He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Getting him right into the corner. Looking to seal the deal, guys.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Grab by Bubba. And Bubba hits the Bubba cutter. Can the Anvil come back from that?
Wow, talk about making the save. Turns it around.
Atomic drop. Ooh.
Flapjack.
Gosh, landing face first. With the tag is Bret Hart.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out. Vicious right forearm.
Uh-oh. German suplex. Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Intense look in the eyes as he calculates his next.
Up high.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
This can't be good. They just missed wildly.
Took the high risk, but unfortunately, no reward.
Uh-oh, this is going to be ugly, guys. Look out!
Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
He finds a counter for Bubba Ray.
Uh-oh. Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
Rick, wake up.
And back in. He was dangerously close to being counted out of this one.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
And a kick out at only one. We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from? Popped up into the Bubba cover by Bubba Ray. Bubba could take this one.
Two.
Got it. And the tag titles change hands here tonight.
Here are your winners and the new WCW World Tag Team Champions, Bubba Ray and D-Ball.
Thank you guys for watching Monday Night Nitro.
And teamwork makes the dream work in this tag team victory.
That was a great example of what a tag team can do when it's firing on all cylinders.